bless America.
Oh.
4, 5, 6, 7.
7!
So gonna
Cheating. Disagree. You should get that. Let's go! In the depths of space, two skilled pilots engage in a fierce X-Wing miniatures battle. Jammin, flying a TIE Defender for the Imperials, faces off against KatPat, a daring scoundrel piloting her YV-666 for the scum and villainy. The sound of laser fire and engines fill the air, space but whatever, as they engage in a high-stakes game of strategy and skill, with the fate of the galaxy hanging in the balance. Who will come out on top in this epic showdown? Bum, bum, bum. Hey, everybody! Welcome to Surprise Nickel City X-Wing. My name's Greg. I am joined by a cavalcade of people. First up, drinking all alone pre-Valentine's Day like one is wont to do. It's Andrew, a.k.a. the Corps Commander, a.k.a. Korean barbecue cooker guy. Say hi, Andrew.
Greg, I was planning on making Valentine's joke at your expense already, and you stole that from me.
Yep,
and I respect you, but I'm disappointed.
Got him. Also joining me, fresh off the, I bet they're snooty enough to call it a pitch, the ultimate frisbee pitch, is Crispy, a.k.a. KatPat's brother, a.k.a. the creator of this list, a.k.a. Young Thug. What's going on?
not too much. Young Thug? Really?
Yeah, I blanked. I knew it was going to be Young something. I couldn't think of anything in time. It was just like running out, and I had to say, whatever.
I mean, Crispy the Kid was right there.
Yeah, but, you can buy whipped cream now, so it kind of lost its flavor.
That's true. That's true.
And last but not least, joining us all the way from either Minnesota or Indiana, who knows where the fuck he lives now. He's a nomad by trade, God, how do I put this? Incredibly sexy person.
Ooh.
With more like hair, but like it's a lot, but it's also like the right amount. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? It's like a lot, but it's like so much that it becomes right. You guys get what I'm saying. It's Will, a.k.a. Will Scott, a.k.a. Old Man Republic. Got him.
Old man Republic.
Got him.
Gonna change my name to that.
Got him. We got 3 captains in here. It's a Captain Bonanza.
I was hoping to make some deals tonight.
Yeah, I mean, feel free.
I'm happy to make more deals once we figure out draft order. I want to know. Greg.
Can we all just make a deal to cry about Catherine's draft picks at round 1?
Yes, absolutely.
Betting is open. This is a GSP Sector Series match, right? Not lying.
That's correct. I
Jammin,
believe both
flying.
2 and 2?
They're both 2 and 2.
Yes, so this is the fight to stay above 500.
Ah, yes. And also, they're both going to fall in love with each other in this game. That is 100% happening.
Can confirm that's not happening.
It is 1,000% happening. Andre says, sorry, Kat, I hate how good at aces Jammin is. I mean, he's not wrong.
How does Sector Series work? What's the format? What's the deal?
So the shtick is that every player gets a sector to play in, and that sector is kind of like a time slot where they are most convenient and most free to play. And then out of the 4 sectors, you play amongst the people that are available in your time slot. So it should be very easy to schedule games. The top 4 out of each sector out of 5 rounds of Swiss, or it kind of rolls down where if there's 2 5-0s and then 2 4-1s, they'll go ahead and roll all the 4-1s in. So whatever that fourth player is, everyone at their level or above will make the cut, and then from there, I don't know how the bracket works. So there's that.
Fair enough. There we see second sister going in. The YV setting up to hold the tokens with a gamut key. Spend here. Could go on someone else. You never know. Looks like Sarasu has 2 tokens here. So maybe Sarasu's the one who gets to hold. Would you hold off on that for one more turn? I don't think you're guaranteed combat next turn. Or if you are, it might not be the shots you're hoping for.
Yeah, because, well, we'll need to see where Vader and Soontir goes. I'm assuming Soontir is just going to start streaking down towards the bottom of the board, away from Afra. Or he could just, you know, not do that and just chill out up top.
Sure.
So yeah, we'll see who gets those tokens. It looks like Sarasu is going to be holding those tokens.
Is Soontir the trap here? Soontir running, or does Soontir turn in thinking those other ships are going to turn in? This is why I think we're one turn away, because if I'm KatPat, I'm slow rolling to see what Soontir's doing. Because if Soontir turns in trying to think that I'm turning in on Vader and everything, then you've got Soontir pretty much trapped.
Yeah. I mean, Afra's got that wide 180 arc, so you can, you know, feel free to keep that, and at least that will keep Soontir honest. Because even
Right.
if you try to kind of skirt around that asteroid, you could still get caught by Afra.
And Soontir will Soontir.
Yep.
Soontir is not afraid to Soontir.
Soontir's got a crack shot. I like Soontir with Lone Wolf. That gives him a little extra survivability when he's off on his own, doing kind of what he's doing right now. So, is just going to have maybe a single token on defense if Soontir gets caught out of position.
Indeed. And before we go too much further, Crispy, thank you so much for the resub. And Mystic, thank you for the resub. Appreciate you guys. Just 999,998 subs to go for our 1 million goal.
Greg, I don't think we mentioned this while we're live, but if Greg gets to 1 million subscribers this month, he will tattoo the name of every single subscriber on his body. All 1 million of them.
All 1 million. Hickman says, Greg, I almost missed you were streaming. I almost missed I was streaming a match. I didn't know until I got home 20 minutes ago. I went bowling tonight. I didn't do that great, guys. I averaged 186.
You call that bad?
Yeah, that's below my standard. I'd like to be right around 200. Like last time I went, I was 196, and I was like, one spare puts me over. And just couldn't. Tonight I really struggled. Game 2 is really good, about like a 223, but game 1 and game 3. You mean there are a million X-Wing players? Well, there's a million people who watch Twitch, and all I'm saying is, hey, get on the train. See, this is why I think you should have waited to hold thing, because you're not getting...
I think Cat was just on autopilot.
It's hard to be on... Hard to be on autopilot when you're playing Jammin, because he's a player who, much like Crispy, not to pump Crispy's tires here, who's just like 2 moves ahead. Like he just sees the game somehow differently than I do, and it's infuriating.
Oh, that's a bullseye.
Yeah, it's a bullseye lock for Durgy.
Though he is kind of hung out to dry now.
Yeah, I mean that's also a Vader coming in full throttle. That'll keep those fighters off your back. So Vader will get the free evade. Maybe. Oh, he's got everyone in bullseye. He's got Leighton in bullseye, and he's got Dirge in bullseye. But you know you have 2 shots on Dirge coming up, so I assume he's going to go on to Dirge.
Yep.
Get your bets in. We got ye old combat, and there is the turn in from Soontir. Focus or evade boost probably gets you bullseye, which will then get you a focus. I think you can tank this from Afra. You'd hope.
Afro doesn't have a talent slot, right?
No.
That's a bummer because I feel like she would love a bit of Notorious here.
Oh yeah, that would make her very, very good.
Honestly, she should have Notorious. She's like one of the people who actually should have Notorious. All right, heavy laser into Dirge. 3 blanks. Vader could not care less.
Well, this is why you take the lock. There you go. Immediately making use of that lock.
Vader Force didn't use predictive shot. Coward. And Dirge is just going to eat all of that.
Probably going to use Dirge ability to at least turn 2 of the hits into a crit. Still going to take a crit.
I don't understand the Dirge ability at all.
It's like unbosking yourself. If you would take 2 hits, just take a crit instead.
Is 2 hits and a crit better than 2 hits, just 2 hits?
Would you ever not do the Bosk ability if you're shooting someone?
Oh, never mind. Just decides not.
I don't know if taking a crit's better in that situation.
Well, Dirge decided to not use the ability.
Yeah.
And immediately took half points.
And Predator reroll, that's 3 hits. Into Afra. Afra is reinforced, so that will be 2 shields. Way to be Afra. One of the guest commentators is significantly lower in volume than Greg. I mean, I think that's crispy. I think he's away from his mic or something.
My mic is about as close to my face as I can make it. This happens every time, Greg. You turn me down. For what? For
You're
what?
101%. You're above 100%.
Greg, you're really turning it down the day before Valentine's Day? That's pretty harsh.
I am. I will forever. This is on 7th Sister. An A, that's going to be 4 hits into 7th Sister. Oh, it's a proton cannon. It's going to be a hit and 3 crits. Oh, 7th Sister.
Oh my gosh.
I mean,
Cannot evade. Cannot evade with the rights.
yeah, can't evade. So 2 crits coming into 7th Sister, and this could just be a one-shot. Probably going to close bets now, eh?
Well,
Direct hit?
She's got a shield upgrade.
Okay.
So it was the shield and then the direct hit.
So down to 1. Wow. So some bangers to start off here, but Kat has significantly more ships to bang with.
Did Vader not grab his evade?
Doesn't look like Vader grabbed an evade.
Vader could not care less.
Yeah, Vader's not getting shot. Well, maybe.
Yeah, I'm sure a latent ion cannon would. Make Vader not very happy.
Nene. Oh, no, doesn't have Vader, so Vader couldn't give a shit. Now let's see Soontir. Dr. Fruh. 3 big dice into Soontir fell. The Soontieriest of the Soontiers.
Ooh.
That'll go for 3. Soontir does have Focus Evade. We'll only need the focus. And like Buddha was saying, Notorious there would have made a huge difference.
Yep.
I also think way more on theme than a force point. It'd just be better. It would just be better if Afra had Notorious over Silly Ahsoka crew.
Yeah, I'm kind of getting to the point where I think Force Crew maybe should be not a thing.
Yeah, just the theme doesn't make sense. And some of these scum ships, like, what's the force for? You're just gonna take a focus anyways. I'd rather see more upgrades like Notorious that are mean and punishing and not just passives.
I mean,
Yeah.
I like passive is huge like strength though. Like it opens up other actions. Like, would you rather have your ships just focus for the entire game, or would you rather, because like having a force, opens up boost actions on all your fire sprays, because now they want to get that range 1 shot, but they don't want to go in there if they're not going to be.
I get why Force is good. I'm not saying Force is bad. I'm just saying it's not. The Force crews, they're too much. They're in everything now. It's just in everything.
I want mean debuffs like Notorious to be what Scum is about, and not passive mods like Force Crew. It's like this is a theme thing, not a power ability like what's best for the ships. Just for the game's theme, it'd be more fun for me to see more double taps, more ion, more control than it would be just passives.
I do like Scum's ability to kind of break the game a little bit. That is very like thematic to me.
I mean, if you want to play more control, like the First Order is happy to accept any players into its ranks.
Andrew ain't gonna sell out like that, right, Andrew?
I'll play whatever I think is going to help me win. You know that. I've played plenty of First Order in the last couple of months.
What a fucking sellout!
The First Order knows how to win. I'll just leave it at that. You can make the wrong decision or the right decision.
All right, well, it's 3-3 here as they both grab 2 points for half pointing each other's ships, and also 1 point for that little center thing objective. This is a chance engagement, by the way. Probably should have told you that ahead of time, but I'm bad at this. That's why I don't have a million subscribers. The only reason.
Does KatPat try to dive Sirisu at Soontir and get a torp off? A 1 hard and just try a torp.
I think.
I don't think the 1 hard does anything for you. Cersei's almost certainly doing a 2, whatever direction, and it's just going to be able to, unless it's away from you, just.
I'm assuming like Cersei is just going to 1 bank towards second sister, right? Like leave that arc wide open, just hit her with a proton torp that she can't escape from.
Yeah, I think the play's on second sister.
I get that, but and again, I'm not good at this game. Do you have any chance of winning this game with Vader and Soontir on the board if you start losing pieces? Like you lose Dirge here. Do you really can Jammin just grind it out with running away aces?
Listen, honestly, Jammin's good enough to grind it out with just Vader. So I think you gotta throw that thinking out of the window and just be like, I can get the extra points from second sister and a third of the firepower off the board.
Yeah, that's if you think Vader and Soontir can out ace the rest of your list, do you just throw the Hail Mary, try to get the torp into Soontir here, and trust that Dirge and Leighton's cannon will maybe hopefully kill second, and if not, you'll be able to chase her away to get her to not shoot?
I think you gotta put some pressure on second sister here. Plus, all your ships are facing the wrong direction to barrel in on Soontir, and Soontir can just run fast and be fine.
But can he? If Soontir does a 2 bank out and boost, I guess you probably dodge the 1 hard in. But Soontir can't really go. He can't go to his right fast. He can't go straight fast.
I mean, if Leighton and Cersei both 1 bank down, like, there's no way that Vader can escape that, right? Like, unless he completely bails on like a 3-bank.
Yeah,
So like,
Vader.
you're giving up like a round of shots with Vader, or you're like getting in the fray.
I just think
And
Vader is like a next time, next. It's not your concern right now because you're not killing him. You're not killing him in one turn. Like, it's just not a thing.
you're not killing him in one turn. But if Leighton gets a range 1 ion,
If you
then
can ionize Vader, that would be incredible. I just don't see it happening. All right, Afra giving up the flank to Suntier, so I think that kind of rules out going after Suntier.
going to use the Ahsoka Force ability to give Sirisu a red focus action.
Interesting. You rarely see the Ahsoka ability used. Deciding whether they're going to reinforce the front or back. Because you know Suntier's coming. And it looks like it's going to be the back. Gamut. 1 bank. Is Gamut just going to keep up the old charade? Give Leighton a focus. And we'll keep the stress for himself. What a guy. Nope, never mind. Giving it to Leighton. What a dick. Leighton then clears the stress and will probably take a target lock. I'll be shocked if Ben flew into that, but you never know. Oh no! Oh, that's worse.
I was about to say, Second Sister's gonna 3 hard
Oh.
boost focus out of there, but I guess not.
The roll, the dice, nothing. 0. Not punished for it, but also that means no evade mod, no repo, and at least 1 shot coming in. Now, Sarasu and Dirge are going to get the shots, or going to get the moves. Dirge first. 2. This is barrel roll focus all day, right?
Oh, if you... Oh, man. Will that line up the crack shot?
Crack shot. Dead to right. I guess dead to right doesn't matter because there's no tokens, but it's just nice to have. Plus, if Vader 2K'd... Nah, it probably doesn't block it. Now that I look at it. But it is range 1. The extra die.
That is, in fact, range 1 bullseye. Getting down on the table.
Now for Sarasu, you lock Vader, right? Like, you're confident.
You have to.
You're confident that you can kill Second Sister with these 2 ships.
That's correct.
Ben, not so jamming right now, says Pim. Woo! Strong words from the old man. Anyone else getting like a shit ton of spam email lately? It's like really picked up.
Yeah, a little bit.
Focus boost for ye old Suntier. Just gonna try and pour into Gamma a little bit. And Vader. Let's see if he remembers to take an evade this time. He does. I imagine Vader's gonna boost. I think he's debating.
Can he Daredevil? Yeah.
Oh man,
That would be awesome.
That would be awesome. I'd be into that. But he's not going to. He's just going to line up a bullseye and Gamut like a good Chad.
I don't know. Seems a bit cowardly to me.
Jammin is spoken for, right? Yeah, he's got a wife and 2 kids, but that's not stopping him from falling in love tonight. Heavy laser cannon into Gamut Key. I'll spend it all. Gas. 4 hits from 1 originally. And Gamut Key is almost one-shotted. Now Soontir is going to go. I'm not crazy, right? Gamut took 4. Yeah, okay. There we go. So Gamut's dead. No more coordinates. Dead man switch goes off. Catches nobody. I will remember, Gamut. Also, guys, I noticed a lot of you do this, picking your ships up, putting them on thing. Not a good habit. Delete your ships. That way, if there's a mistake, you need to restore them. They go back to where they were, instead of back on your card. Dirge, no shots incoming, so hit crit. Second sis. Dead? Just straight up dead. Probably not the trade you're looking to make. Yeah, I think Afra is going to be the only one with a shot left. Range 2 into Vader. This is going to be your classic 3 dice. Into 3 dice. Vader does have an evade. No force. Couldn't spend it on defense if you wanted to anyway. Afra, 2 hits. Vader gets 1 evade, spends the evade. 2 evades there for Vader. And I believe that's going to be 4 strains coming into Afra.
Because the plan was to have Gamut hold on to all those tokens until next turn. But Gamut's dead.
And they'll each gain a point for the center. This is a tie game. I mean, it's a tie game. That being said, Ben's lost 1/3 of his firepower. And KatPat has lost someone who doesn't usually shoot.
Sirisu still has 2 torpedo charges.
Yep, Zersu hasn't been able to fire off yet. But the good news here for Sarasu is she's locked and loaded. She's got the target lock out there. So, you know, positive. Yeah, could have been beautiful if Gamma was there. Really could have. Could have been 7 strains the turn after.
Mm-hmm.
Gammon setting his dials real quick. I wonder if Vader's doing that 4K. I mean, what else? what could he be doing?
What else would he do?
What could he be doing?
Let's see.
3 hard right boost.
Yeah, I think the 4K doesn't go over the asteroid. It's close. Yep. It's closer than you want, but I think it's fine. And then I mean, Sootier's too hard. Like this isn't a hard round for anyone, I don't think. Honestly, Vader probably loves this round because it's going to let him build that force pool back up. Counterpoint, could Vader 3-bank Daredevil? No, because the Daredevil's red, right?
Yeah, you wouldn't.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
probably can't afford to be stressed there.
Yeah, I wouldn't want to be.
I mean, oh, you do have to keep summon in range 2 though here. So, I mean, my first shot was 4K boost in, which you may take some shots, but who cares?
I think that's
Um,
Tier's
That's
job.
what you have to do.
I
Will
think
he
Tier's
get?
too harding focus boost.
I mean,
Will he
the
get
3
his
hard
turn?
right, Daredevil right. It's kind of tricky, but
But it keeps Vader out for 2 turns. Because the next turn you have to clear the stress to be able to start doing your fast moves. Big Andre says 3 hard left, Chad moves. I mean, listen. That's the type of big ball play that
he's
KatPat appreciates and makes him fall in love. 3 hard left, you know it's on.
he's got prime thrusters. What like?
Ben loves prime thrusters. You,
All right.
you should fucking
Hear me
see
out.
him with Kylo Ren prime
He's
thrusters.
doing
Oh,
the-
he's
doing
so
the
he used it
2K
in a
barrel roll.
nice.
That's the play.
What? I'm sorry. What's the play? 2K barrel.
2K barrel roll.
2K barrel roll.
Love it. Ben is disgusting with Kylo. Like it's actually stupid. I 1000% agree.
I would say Ben used the 4 silencers at the Nickel City Open, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that was disgusting.
What an asshole.
Him just crying on stream because he can't do anything against it. So
He
good.
cries a lot. That's pretty normal for him.
So now all of Cat's ships move first and do their thing. Afra gonna just chill out. You know, it's okay. Those ships behind you, not a problem. Just keep moving it out.
There's no turnaround on that mode, the 666, right?
Nope.
One forward clears a strain, reinforces the rear. 2 bank for old Dirge. The world's your oyster, Dirge. And the K turn from Sarasu. The world's most obvious. I think we get the barrel roll boost here. Barrel roll forward, boost forward, line up the bullseye. Or is he thinking maybe evade boost, get the bullseye into Sarasu?
Nah, I think the target's got to be Afra here, right? Like take advantage of that strain while it's there.
Yeah. It just feels bad shooting into a reinforced ship, you know? Just
But I also think if
feels
Vader's
bad.
4King trying to barrel roll in to the board center, you probably need to barrel out and not, or then not stay where you are.
Yeah.
Not that we know where he's going.
Ben's considering all sorts of fuckery right now. Boost forward. And that's it?
Why does Ben not play Republic?
I don't know. He doesn't evade with them? I don't.
Nah, I mean just don't stress yourself.
Why does he care about stress?
I don't know.
Vader. I think Vader should lock here. Or focus. Maybe
Or
even a barrel
out.
Yeah, barrel out. Yeah.
Because he's in a weird, like, you don't want to get stuck blocked right there. And I'd probably just barrel out to give yourself an out if you
no,
need to.
try barrel rolling going in and failed.
Oh, that's a shame. Utano, thank you
Yeah.
so much
You
for
need-
the
you need
resub.
that
28
2-2.
months.
By the way, Greg, I have checked every single thing that I can. I like my mic is at max, and I'm making sure that every single system on my computer is accepting my mic. So, no idea what the problem is.
Okay. I mean, doesn't bother me any. Sarasu rolling 4 gets 2 evades. Sarasu reroll 3 evades. Sarasu.
Potentially spend shot.
Sarasu.
Guess decided not to spend crack shot.
Oh, predictive shot this. This is the exact situation.
Nope, predictive shot requires bullseye. It's
Fuck!
bad. It's so bad.
No point in spending, Ben. And he won't. Sarasu was 5 dice, aka, and I mean, really 6 shots at an evade. Finds 4, re-roll it. See if you get Yahtzee. Okay, why not Afra? I agree with you. Why not Afra?
Oh, we got a proton torpedo going back.
This is their classic 4v4 here. One crit. Oh, man, your kingdom for a focus. It's always the one you don't have on you.
Yep. Oh.
Oh,
Not a happy
not
conversion.
great. Vader really just needs 1 evade. Finds 2 of them. No need to spend. That feels like a bad torpedo. Because it was a bad torpedo. I guess I don't really have to sugarcoat it. No one's happy with that torpedo.
And then I think Soontir boosted into range 2. Yep.
Sure did. So we are 8-8 after turn 4. Pretty good game. Pretty good game. Bets are very even. 7-6 for Ben. Vader should recover a force. Yeah. That's the thing about reinforces too, right? Is they're never going to go away, so they're always going to strain you.
Yep. That is the downside of Overtuned, but if you use it correctly with Gamut, then it works out pretty well, and as long as there's ships around you for Afra to use her ability and stress people out, it is quite effective, but especially against this matchup where, you know, they will never really be at range 1 of Afra, if they can help it. It's not an incredibly effective tool.
Yeah, you see Jammin pulling out the range ruler. That is because I do believe the range 2 from the objectives is not quite right now. I don't know if that's been fixed, but for a while it was bugged, and I'm not sure if that's actually been fixed yet. It's a little bit larger than it actually is, so, you know. He's actually hurting himself by doing that, so. Good guy, Ben.
I'm gonna go watch the stream. I'm gonna eat. Y'all have a great afternoon. Thanks for letting me be in here and be a little nose picker with you.
All right, see it?
In what godforsaken time zone is it the afternoon? Is Will in the middle of the Pacific right now?
Will is the Pacific. I like that move from Leighton. That blocks a lot.
Yep. And you know that any of the, I mean, unless Vader did like a one hard towards the middle of the board and then plants a Daredevil down, that could be a sad Vader on a rock. Dirge's Talon rolling?
I don't know what Dirge's plan is right now. I'd be running with him, honestly. I'd be trying to hoard those points. We have a fun cyclone bearing down, ripping apart the northern part of the country. Cyclone is what we call hurricanes, right?
No, I think we'd call them tornadoes.
Andre, is it a hurricane or a tornado? Typhoon in Asia, I guess. That doesn't answer anything. Hurricane. Yeah, cyclones are hurricanes. I'm so cultured. You know my philosophy. Turn hurricanes into hurricanradas. Typhoon equal Pacific, hurricane equal Atlantic. I didn't know that. I thought it was a northern hemisphere, southern hemisphere thing.
Yeah, and this is why Dirge should not have come back.
No, Dirge is facing down possible death. Maybe not. Might seem a bit. I think a cyclone is actually less wind, more water inside the vortex itself. More balloons. I think a cyclone is the exact same as a hurricane, just, you know.
Ooh, the 3 hard didn't hit the rock. Very nice.
It's a great move that I would never have done.
Or it clearly hits the rock and it did not get picked up.
So, Greg, what's the Sexter series protocol on this? Hold on, I'm gonna go talk to them real fast.
Yeah.
What up?
Hey, so I don't know anything about the Sexter series. I don't know anything about the Sexter series. Anyway, how's this budding relationship going? I don't know what the Sector series protocol is. If you're supposed to go by
Generally
chat.
default to computer, but I don't know. Like that's pretty egregious. Like that's not like a pixel clip. That's like,
I mean, if you're happy counting it, that's fine with me.
yeah, we're counting it.
Okay. Sounds good.
I was like, wait, that cleared?
All right. They're gonna. Ben said that it's likely that it's you go by the computer, but he wants to count it anyway because it seems pretty egregious.
Yeah, that's fair. Good man.
So Vader will lose a shield. Roll the blank. Vader still does get an action.
Mm-hmm.
When did I update my table last? It's still up to date because Flipster said he wasn't really doing them anymore. Just for new ships and stuff. So it's some. Yeah, it's all the latest. Yeah, I think it's just a random TTS event. This is 4 dice. I missed who he was. Oh, it's Predator, so it's got to be Dirge.
Yep.
And he's going to spend 3 on Dirge. Ooh, big roll there for Dirge. Probably preferable. Tuves just takes 1 damage. Could make that a crit, right?
Could be crack shotted.
putting the damage back.
They're debating crack shot and the timing. So crack shot is before the neutralize result steps. You may spend one charge to cancel one evade. Dirge says, well, you defend after the neutralize result step if there are more hits and crits than your active shields.
Right. So if we crack shots, he would take hit crit instead of.
If you crack shots, that
Oh,
requires
so
one
it'd just
evade,
be
and it's
one crit
hit.
instead of.
Yes, it is one hit versus one crit.
Okay, so crack shot is there. And do
I'm
we see
assuming-
a crit or two from Dirge here?
Yeah, it's going to be a crit,
Okay.
which is a structural damage.
I don't see how this is a good ability at all.
It is actually... It is a chance ability. That's kind of the whole thing. Is sometimes, like, taking a stunned pilot is far better than just taking 2 damage. Or taking, you know, like, a weapons failure when you're just going to be running for a little bit. There are reasons to use his ability, and it's especially good kind of like on the very first shot that Dirge generally takes, because it will almost always, in a majority of cases, it will at least reduce 1 damage, because on that first attack where
Yeah, it's good on the first attack, really. And if you get like a banger into you. Doesn't seem that great otherwise.
here's your primary, nothing.
Yeah, Vader evades it. And Afra just hasn't been able to shoot. But will go ahead, engage, give Suntir a stress. Again, Suntir doesn't actually care.
I think you should always
But it's
believe
nice.
everything Greg tells you.
That's right. That's right, John.
He's the arbiter of truth.
Yes.
And then
Yes,
one
John
more
gets it.
damage.
So 11 to 9. So we enter turn 6. But now it's starting to feel like it's going one way.
And I think the problem here was Cat just was on autopilot. Like on that first turn, hey, you know, I gotta use Gamut. I brought Gamut to hold tokens, and then held tokens at the first available site. And then Sirisu didn't have a shot, and it was a complete waste of a token stack. Then you went into Afra's move. Afra, you know, generally just turns in on the group, right? She wants to take up the center of the board. Against this list, that is not generally the smart thing to do, because you are opening your backside, and now Afra has not performed an attack.
Mm-hmm.
Afra performed one long-reaching shot against Suntir and then one side shot against Vader, and will probably not perform an attack for the rest of the game. And Afra has just been doing little one straights.
I mean, thinking about it, in the position Afra's in right now, you have to pretty much go like 1 bank and then 3 hard and then 3 hard again just to get turned around. Meanwhile, they're already on your back.
I would have 3-hearted last turn. She did the 1 straight because Dirge was doing the 2 Talon. When Dirge could have just 1-hearted instead, and then that left Afra open to 3 hard towards the left side of the board, and then coming around through the rocks. So yeah, this has really just left her in a spot where her opening salvo didn't do the damage that it needed to, simply because Vader and Suntir, got behind him, and Kat just went ahead and just did her standard maneuvers where, hey, we're going to slowly drift towards the center of the board. We're going to kill stuff that's in our way. And that just didn't happen.
Alright, dials are in. Turn 6 is afoot. That's gonna go to Cat. I mean, none of it matters.
Average. I'm average, bitch.
Oh my.
Oh, so now you're doing the turn. Did spend contraband.
Oh, this isn't Overwatch. Am I in Overwatch right now?
Yeah,
Yeah, I sure am.
On. Kindness, kinship, love.
You have a couple of new redeems. One of my favorites. What's the other one
Afra
called?
decided to focus instead of a reinforce or a lock.
Oh, caught him. Caught Sincere going the wrong way.
Or Suntir now just goes and harasses Leighton.
Boost barrel roll? Nope.
Sirisu locked the wrong target.
Vader, focus, evade. I'm sorry. Evade. Target lock. Range 1. Bullseye into the Sarasu.
Now hear me out. Do your predictive shot.
Well, he would have had to do it already, right?
Yes.
Spends the target lock. And 2 force. 4 hits. Coming into Sarasu because Vader is sick. Sarasu, 2 evade. Sarasu's really rolled some hot greens. Gets that third one. And somehow will only take a shield off that. Wonder if Afra's going to get a shot. Don't think.
Afra probably gets a shot here on Vader.
Alright, range 1, 3v3. No mods for Sarasu, but that's not important. Hit crit coming into Vader. Ooh, getting a shield.
And gets the evade spend.
And range 3, Afra into Vader now. That focus looking pretty tasty.
That's 2. That is half on Vader.
Half on Vader. They each get a point. It is 12 to 14. Cat has taken the lead. But Vader's going to 4K. And Suter's going to 1 hard. And they're going all in on Sarasu this turn, yeah?
Oh, yeah.
Afra can't go anywhere without going over the rock. Already spent contraband, so Afra's rocking themselves.
Now the problem is you got to stay at range through that center, which means that Sirisu's probably going to have to hard turn down towards the bottom of the board. The 3K probably going to put Sirisu out of the middle.
I don't think the 3K even clears. It might, but I don't think it does.
That's pretty close.
They also have 5Ks, right?
Yes, they have 5.
I mean, that definitely gets you out of the middle.
Oh yeah.
It is an option.
3K is close. 3K might hold you, just based off of you're slightly offset. 3. That's quite close. 3K might keep you in the center. However, staying inside the heavy laser cannon, not a bright idea.
But Vader is force starved. And we'll probably have to start getting focus evades here just to play a little defense.
Yeah, Afra could once again throw bangers from downtown. Meanwhile, Leighton is just got a not die from Sirisu. From Soontir Fell.
Layton's doing okay. Full health. Hasn't really done much. I wonder if Leighton could maybe like one hard barrel roll into range 2. Be the one who holds.
I think that's too. Yeah, I mean that could put you in range 2. I mean that probably will put you in range 2 of the center. It's just it will, if Soontir turned in your general direction, that's not a great place to be.
Well, he never is. Alright, so there is the last shield on Afra. And never punished. Afra will get in action.
Moves a strain and a stress. For the love of God, take a lock. Thank you. Do not strain yourself when you don't have to.
Oh god, I thought that was in here because I saw the red dial. I was like, why would you do hard right? What is wrong with you?
Oh, and she did do the 3K. Oh,
3K and it clears.
Sirisu, why sit?
Vader.
Oh, Vader.
This is the easiest evade boost. Oh, Daredevil. Okay, no.
Oh, no. Cheating.
Soontir.
Soontir, don't boost into the proton torpedo. Soontir, no.
Takes the evade. I wonder if Soontir... Nope.
Nah, Soontir sits.
Well, I was going to say, I wonder if he boosts right and shoots.
Nah, I don't think you got arc if you boost right.
Alright, classic
I would have
3-0. Good.
I would have 100% boosted into the proton turret to get a shot, and then as soon as I did it, I realized there's lock on me, and I just wanted to eat it because that's how good I am at X-Wing.
Oh, that's gonna give up half of Afra, which is 3 points. 3 damage going into Afra. Yeah, Susu does stay in range 2 of the center.
Point apiece. 16-15 for Ben. Round 8 coming up. 20 minutes left in this one, so...
Good luck to Fish on this Kyber Cup game. The #1 overall pick is going to be in the draft coming up soon.
All right, off to go play my Kyber game. Hey, good luck. Just want to point out, I again had like the second or third highest strength of schedule. I was fed to the dogs every time. And then 2 of the games I played really, really bad. Man, that chance engagement game. I was like, chance actually pretty good for me. I got a fire spray. Everything's going on. I just got my ass fucking rocked. But then Scramble was great to me. Got all the objectives, so every time I lost a vulture, it was like I'm gaining more points than I'm losing. Lorebot 0, 19 months. Thank you so much. Let's see, where are we at? So just 999,995 more subs this month. Here is the good and the bad news. The good news is killing Afra doesn't win you the game outright. but also just being near the center does if you kill Afra. So this game worked out really well for me because the Sabres don't play till 10:30 tonight. Frontier. This is an evade barrel roll if I've ever seen one. Okay.
Just
Fuck it, apparently. No. Barrel roll?
potentially get the bullseye.
I don't actually love that for Vader next turn.
Yeah,
But
Vader's
you
gonna
get
be
all the
walking
shots on
around.
Sarasu now. 3v3, Sarasu reroll and a focus.
No predictive shot though. It could change this outcome.
Yeah.
Yep.
That's what it's gonna do. Sarasu. Yeah, you just go ahead and. Alright, now Soontir, range 1. Predator reroll. And spend one of those focuses, right?
I took evade focus, so
Oh, yeah.
seriously gonna need some evades. Oh my goodness.
Sarah Sue. 18-15.
Seriously, with a lock, could potentially put something through here.
I mean, Soontir gonna Soontir. Time to spend that lock. All that effort to land 3 hits. Oh, gosh. It's always the focus you don't have. Soontir gets the evade. To me, it was really important Soontir evade that with Afra shot coming up, too. You gotta, on the one evade, you gotta actually evade that. Afra just throwing that hot fire. But Soontir comes through with the evade token.
That is 1 point each.
19. 16. Alright, so Vader is worth 5 more. Half Soontir is worth 3.
3, yep.
Sarasu no longer has a lock, so the K turn is out? Or is it in?
No, I think you one hard towards Vader here with Vader. One hard from Sirsu towards Vader.
Try to get
And
the
then you-
bump and then Afra.
And then Afra with the range 1 has the lock set up. Could
So you're
triple
just
zero.
bumping with Afra. You're like one banking,
Yeah.
bump with
Oh,
Afra,
yeah.
or would you too hard? You're bumping anyway, right? So like
Yeah. I
too
would
hard,
almost,
get the bigger arc.
Yeah, the two hard would set you up with a pretty wide arc, and then of course Leighton is gonna be the hero. He's gonna 2 hard in here, and he's gonna get a downtown ion cannon shot to win the game.
Sure. That's the problem with ion cannons. When you need more than 1 damage, they are not great.
I mean, I'd rather throw 3 dice than 2 dice when I need damage.
But if you need more than 2, and it's the last shot you're gonna get,
I mean that's fair. That's fair. But in most cases, rolling going from 2 to 3 dice doesn't actually increase your damage average. It just increases the likelihood that you will do damage.
Wookie says, but does Afra survive shots from Soontir and Vader with 0 defense dice? Afra needs to reinforce. I mean, she's got 6 health. Like, you can only play the hand you're dealt right now, and I think the hand you're dealt is you need to kill Vader. Tie on the absolutely meaningless road roll. All right.
Leighton, coming in hot.
Focusing target lock, almost 0 difference.
Afra stops.
I don't hate it. There's no
No,
way for
I
Vader
like
to get out of it. It's fine. Keep Afra out of the way. It's good.
Yeah, Vader might be. There you go. It's one hard. And at this point, you just gotta not give up points on Sarasu.
Fell.
That's a safe place. That's fine. Soontir's okay with that.
Man, do you take no mods, no defensive mods to not take 3 shots?
I mean, you just boost down, right? You just boost down.
I think you Daredevil will boost, right? Yeah.
Yeah, that's true.
So, I mean, Afra, right? This is it. It's all about Afra, baby.
Yep.
All right, Soontir will get the range 0 shot. I hate range 0 shots. They should not be a thing.
I think that they should be limited. But
Hit crit, that's crazy.
ooh, hit crit.
Crazy you get a crit for that play. It's a direct, so pretty meaningless in the context of this is the last round.
Okay.
Sarasu, no shots. Leighton, no shots. I'm not sure Leighton's shot today.
Oh, and that is
Unobstructed,
not obstructed.
range 2 with a target lock force. Vader, absolutely no mods. 3v3.
Vader is stressed, which means that BT1's gonna push a crit through at least.
As long as it's remembered.
There is a force spend.
So it should be 2 hits and a crit here. Oh, it's hit crit. It's hit crit going through. Hit and the crit. Weapons failure.
Oh my gosh.
So close.
I had so many nickels on Jammin here. Man, thank God.
2017, your final that looked like it was going to be a blank out first of all. And then the crit. Wow, what a game. Well flown.
Oh my goodness.
Jammin does come away with a victory, but it was not easy. Ooh, who is the -8? Wow, Jammin's dice
They
were
are
awful.
checking dice.
I mean, so Cat's green dice were stupid good, and Jammin's red dice were stupid bad.
Yeah, that's why Sirisu lived that long, is because she
Yeah.
could just 3 evade, 3 evade, 3 evade, and keep, keep repelling Vader and Soontir. I mean, Afra rolled no defense dice.
Yeah.
And, Gambit rolled defense dice, twice? And suddenly exploded?
Yeah. And also, like, Vader doesn't care about blanks. So, like, some of that bad luck is mitigated.
But
Don't they say the
it-
best green dice are no green dice? Like the best.
The best green
Yeah.
dice are no green dice.
Yeah. So Afra did a great job.
Afra was wonderful.
Afra lived. Afra survived. She did her thing. And she was around to potentially get the game-winning shot on Vader.
Yeah. I mean, she almost pulled it off.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Well, that is our game tonight. Surprise! I am going to start booking some games for tomorrow if anyone's interested. Let me know. And we we are going to go ahead and raid Nick. I feel like we haven't raided Nick in a while because we don't really
Wait,
overlap on
Monday
streaming.
night, right? Is GSP not recording tonight?
I'm not live now. That's my thing, right? I'm not going to hold the stream for them.
Oh no,
so-
they are live. I just did not get a notification.
I didn't get a notification. Oh, they just went live. Well, you know, we're raiding Nick
Literally
anyway.
now. Literally now. Okay.
Yeah. All right, guys. We'll see you later. Have a great
See
night.
ya.
See you tomorrow.